everyone, welcome to my channel. Check it out with Carmella-T. Thank you for joining me. I would love you to jump on board. I just came back from the thrift shop and it was a nice rain walk actually for me and my dog. But I want to show you a few things that I got, and I only spent $1.90. So this is the Goodwill that has by the pound here. And this is a scarf. Now this is an infinity scarf. It is a little worn, but there's parts of this that are definitely beautiful and usable. So that's some beautiful fabric. That's by Mudd, M-U-D-D. And this is by Loft. This is cotton tee, and I'm loving the stripes. It's beautiful. Anything you can get that's cotton to work with Boro, to do your Boro building and Sashiko stitching, because you want to use a long needle for Sashiko stitching. And there are certain threads you can buy specifically for it, but if you buy like a silk crochet thread, that works really well. And this is a blend, but it's a remnant. Somebody cut that from a blouse and just donated it. And this is a piece that I've got my eye on to use, and it's by Speechless, which I haven't heard, but there's a lot of really awesome designers out there. And this material is exactly what I want to use as ties for my Boro. I'm going to show you my Boro bracelets that I'm working on right now. This is on jean material, and I'm building the design. I'm doing 4 of them at a time. That's how I work, just because I get that many ideas at a time. And I think a lot of people do. Okay, so this material primarily, and these others that I showed you that I just got today, if you look at all these colors, I mean, these are actually, these blend really beautifully. So I'm gonna come back and show you what I did with my new thrift shop finds. Hi everyone. Okay, it's a couple of hours later. I finished 3 bracelets completed. I'm going to show you those in about 2 seconds. I ended up primarily using the infinity scarf, actually with a Shibori technique to it, design. And Shibori is, this is something I used to do a lot with wet felting a wool. And I will show you that one day soon. But basically what it is it's either tying or molding, putting something, tying something into, like pebbles into your fabric. Usually wool. I think this is this is like silky. So, or cotton, that might be cotton. But, and then when it dries, you take out the molds or you untie it, and it's in the shape of what you had used. So that's Shibori, beautiful way to create designs in your fabric. The fabric memorizes that design. So I use that, and I use the skirt, and which is beautiful. And this is what I did. I took for the scarf, I used the scarf as a tie for ties for my Boro bracelet, and I actually manipulated it with a little Shibori technique there with needle and thread. So just giving it texture basically. And this is the skirt here. I added that to the design that was already there. So the beauty of this beautiful Boro down-to-earth bracelet is that it can be tied to whatever whatever size your wrist is. So this is going to be going in the local store down the street, and if somebody's wrist is bigger, guess what? They've got a good 4 inches there to work with. So it's definitely in the safe zone. So this is part of the skirt. again, it's a tie. If they want to untie it, they can. And you can see I added beads all the way through. I used a little manipulation again for texture with my needle and thread for the fabric here at the end. And I basically added a little bit of the skirt here. Again, giving it texture, giving it a little manipulation with the needle and thread. And I put the beads all the way through. So that one is done. And then the one that I just adore is this with the rose. This really has to be seen in person to be appreciated, seriously. This is adorable. This is something I'm experimenting with, is the rose. So this is, again, part of the skirt. Actually, I looped that in a jean loop. I looped it in there and tied it. So if somebody wants to, they can untie that and make it bigger. And I added beads to this bracelet. So that's done. So that's Boro built bracelets and Sashiko stitching and a little Shibori in there. So I hope that inspires you to make yourself a beautiful bracelet. If you're a store and you're interested, please let me know. I'm happy to come up with something for you. But you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you.